InCo Season 3, Episode 66. Coffee.
Nova. Nova. Oh, so,
Hello, Princetta. How may I assist you?
It's nothing, just... Is she okay?
Nova is currently sleep deprived.
Jeez, that can't be comfortable. Jill isn't giving her that much to do, is she?
No. Nova has been refusing the suggested amount of sleep of her own volition for the last 6 days, despite numerous reminders of the ill health effects.
What has she been doing?
Nova has been exploring the city.
Oh, enough. So, I don't remember setting you for. Holy shit. That's real, right?
Is what real?
Pretty boy.
Yes, Princetta is here.
Great, because after 3 days, things get really... Why the fuck are you in my room? Well, I just... I wanted to say... Hi. You know what? I actually got some shit for you. Check the table. It's nothing but papers. Yeah. Read them. Nova. Most of these aren't in galactic common. Or who's Fluffy? Ah, fuck. He's gonna make me get up, Sawa.
Princetta is not forcing you to.
It's cruelty is what it is. The couch calls me. Longs to pull me back into the void of its embrace. Fuck. Nova, are you... He can come back later. When did you get a kettle? Don't remember. I might have actually lifted it from Efo's. Well, it's mine now. Evil. Oh shit. When did I switch back to fucking church tomes? What is this? The language to record scriptures. I must have been really out of it if I switched to that. You're still... Oof, don't remember asking for your goddamn opinion. Anyway, I think I figured out what happened to Wilm. What the hell? In 6 days. I mean... There's shit I wouldn't have thought about without those months before, but... Yeah, sure, 6 days makes me... sound like a fucking genius. Yeah, let's keep that. Nova, are you sure that... If you ask me, am I sure, one more time, you will be getting a face full of coffee. Tea! You guys don't have coffee. I'm dying here, pretty boy. What do you think you've been... What? Well, first you need to know that your councilman, Fenye, he needs to do a better job of hiding a second family. Though, if you want to know more about that shit, I will actually charge you. Where the fuck do I start this? It's the beginning. No, that's too far. Well, let's start about 7 years ago, when Wilm started to sneak out. Isn't it a little far? Excuse you, who exactly spent 6 days researching? Was it you? Nova, was it you? No. Then please wait till the end of the fucking lecture. Anyway, he started leaving the palace and he was a kid, scared of getting caught and shit. He didn't go very far. Found more kids hanging around nearby. They were probably playing around. Something to do with the Galactic Union. These kids were fucking obsessed with the Union. All things alien. I mean, honestly, can you blame them? Heads filled with fantasies of distant worlds and shit. They were kids. Anyway, he made some friends out there, kept his hood low, but they were like 12, so nobody fucking cared. The problem is, one of those kids was named Feverin, and her father is Councilman Finier, and he is a doting father. Fucking thought this child was a moon and stars. So one birthday, he gives her an unlocked tablet. Starting to think all this shit does is make my heart go faster.
You have had more of a recommended dose of caffeine. Side effects may include increased anxiety, headache.
Nobody fucking cares.
Understood.
Where was I? Pretty boy, this isn't a bit. I need to fucking know.
Oh, that would be the tablet or Severin.
Right. This tablet is all shit Geo on there. Or at least what her dad could download in an hour with a relay they open using shells. You know what? You don't really need to know that, and I don't care enough to try. Fact is, they download a lot of shit while they can because the tablet isn't always connected to the off-planet servers. And little Thevrin is just... she's fucking happy. Shows it to everyone, shares videos and articles. They could see different worlds and schematics for technology, food, governments, life off this very small...
Nova! Shit!
God fucking damn it, that's hot.
Do you need to go to the med bay?
It's a burn, not a stab wound.
Nova, you really should go back to bed.
She and her friends, they
Nova.
make a little club, meet at each other's homes. Years go by, and every month or so, Thenier updates the information on the tablet when Chell, or whoever the fuck her fucking predecessor was, connects to the Union to make the report. Their games go from pretending to be explorer on far-off planets to being scientists or some other shit. Until one day, I guess, one of them got the brilliant idea to actually go off-planet to see it. So, now, the purpose of this club is to make a way to get off planet. People still think it's a game. One of Feverin's neighbors just so happened to be a widower of someone from the Ambassador Project. So, when she heard about this, that little idea, well, hit a little too close to home. She tried to warn them to stay away. It's dangerous that she lost her wife that way. Yada yada, but all the kids probably heard is that there are actual ships designed to leave the planet. So they start poking around, and I'm not sure who finds it, Willem or Feverin, but they find the ship the Galactic Union stores for private use. Which have since been fucking moved. Where the fuck do you even... Whatever. So, all they have to do is steal a ship. I mean, they're fucking clever about it. They take a year to plan and research. I think in the end, 4 kids went missing around the time of Wilm's disappearance.
but your father drowned it out. Didn't let the news circulate. Sure as hell didn't let the paperwork go through. Kids apparently fucking made it off planet and didn't stall in the middle of space, so congrats to them, I guess.
That's it. That's it! Will wouldn't, he couldn't have.
I mean, I have all the interviews recorded, cross-referenced them with a shit ton of other things, double-checked records and neighbor testimonials. Everyone just says they ran off. The official story is that they were inspired by the prince and went to worship Ephraim, which everyone believes, except the parents. Most of whom were really fucking hard to find, because they were all suddenly moved elsewhere for very prestigious, very lucrative work. I might have gotten some shit wrong, but I think that's how it went down.
Then why hasn't he come back?
I don't know. He probably doesn't want to. Assume we didn't bang up a ship, but I think you guys made that pretty fucking adorable.
But that would mean that he really did just abandon me.
I don't think I mentioned you at all in that story. Pretty boy, it wasn't about you. It was about him and his friends. I think you were just collateral.
But he had to have. He means so much to me, Nova. How could I not mean the same to him?
Doesn't mean that you didn't mean the world to him. It just means that he wanted something.
But
Look, you seem to be taking this really hard, and so
Yes, Captain?
give Galaxy Eyes here a 20-minute chatting session. Will you?
Understood, Prince Hato.
Sawa, no.
Understood.
Nova, I don't need. I just. My head. Sawa, is she okay?
Captain,
just
it is
happened?
time to go to bed.
Huh?
You have been experiencing moments of microsleep. It is time for bed.
Did I finish telling you the
Go to bed.
prick? When did I make tea? The important part about
Nova.
this is that I know how child contacts with you, so I can mimic that and
Prince Hato, are you ready to begin our session? This episode was made by the It Me Podcast Production LLC. All voices were done by me. If you miss me between updates, follow me on Twitter at InCo Podcast or visit me at InCoPodcast.com for sound effects lists, blog posts, world building, mini episodes, and more. If you want to support the show, leave a review or comment or consider stopping by my Ko-fi linked in the description. I'd love to hear from you. Stay safe, and as always, thank you for listening.